Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. Welcome to Friday, which only means one thing. Welcome to Runescape free Marketwatch. Now, if you haven't seen Marketwatch before, what we do is go through the grand exchange, price rise and price falls on the homepage to pick out any investments, money making methods which are making more money than normal, or just some items which might be worthwhile buying because they're a little cheaper than normal. And if you have been enjoying the videos ever since XP, we've been continuing with our one video a day. If you've been enjoying them, please make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop me down any comments of anything you guys want to see as well. So in terms of updates this week, the big one really was the remastering of Dungeoneering. Have done a couple of videos on this as well, testing some of the new items out, so check the corner of the video and the description if you guys want to see that. Pretty big update. It doesn't really affect the market too much apart from the brand new item, the Warpstone, which is coming to the game, which I'm sure we'll see in price rises as the price adjusts, but a very good update anyway, and something I'm probably going to keep doing on the main account just until I get my own Warpstones. However, we are not here for that. We are here for one thing only. Let's get started with Runescape free Marketwatch and jump into those price rises. Now, we still are basically off the end of the XP, so I don't expect many price rise items to be in here from XP, but definitely in the price falls, there'll be a lot of skilling items which might be worth us looking into to pick up and invest in over time. Now, the Black Chinchomper still continues to go up now, 2,200 coins for that. We have Soul Runes, which were going up over XP, and I weren't sure why, but 1.5k for a Soul Rune is very good, a very good price and very much worthwhile runecrafting Soul Runes for that, but I just don't know why they're rising. Again, if any of the items I mentioned in this video, you guys know why they're going up in price, drop in the comment section down below. We always like to have a little bit of discussion in the comments and to help each other out as well. Eternal Magic Wood Spirits are now 11,000 coins each. Due to me doing the Edamu video, I actually got quite a few of these, and to my surprise, they actually sold for that price. Like, I don't know why they sell for this price, because what the Wood Spirits do is give you one extra log, and the price for the Eternal Magic Wood log is just not that price. So I don't know why they're that kind of price for that. We have Orgone up in price, 7,900 coins, and also Compass Rose 4.6k for the Anachrony materials. Really am expecting some archaeology materials to have a bit of a bump up because, again, loads of people will have artifacts after XP and want to go and buy the materials just to go and get the XP from the archaeology. We have Adamant Arrowhead at 75 GP each, the raw kebab meat from the Big Game Hunter 2. Still not the price, 43.4k. I believe it's around 200, 250, but it can go higher. Again, Big Game Hunter 2 is a very, very good way to make some money. Definitely need to go and pay a visit on the main account to just see just how good it is. But we have the giant kebab meat. We also have the giant chinchomper as well as the sinew. Still trying to find their prices. If you are going to buy these meats to go and do the hunter, or if you're looking to sell them afterwards, make sure to check your margins and try and slow sell them, because I think the gap in terms of the prices is going to be so big, it's worthwhile taking that little bit of extra time to get the most money out of them as well. A bond price is now up to 122.2 mil. Not quite sure why, because there's no real hype or no real updates at the minute, which seem to push to people wanting to get members, but 122 mil seems to be returning to the kind of prices we're used to. They did have that massive dip just before they announced changes to membership prices, and maybe that's going to be the effect on bond prices going forward. People would much rather pay with their cash in game. We have a Scrimshaw Sacrifice, 14.7 mil, got very, very expensive over XP, something which can be used to basically like double your Slayer XP, so really interested to see where that goes, but we'll be keeping an eye on that one for sure. The Blood Necklace Shard, 1.6 mil. Very underrated item, very good item for low levels and mid levels, just for a way of like minimal healing. It will still help you with your combat, but 1.6 mil is a steal for that. So if you're someone who is mid level, low level, looking to do a bit of combat training, the Blood Necklace Shard on an Amulet of Fury is a massive upgrade. We have the Nox Scythe at 335 mil, Ancient Scale 533k. The Runic Tuna is 65.8 mil, and the Ode to Deceit still continues to go on at 235.8 mil. Frost Dragon Bones now 19,600 coins. Bones in general got way too cheap over the past couple of weeks, so the bounce back to coming back is just when they're going to kind of like level out and get to their normal price, but we'll be keeping an eye on bone prices as well, because again, that's going to fund people's 99 prayer. Spear of Annihilation is 63.4 mil. Actually, a nice little weapon for that kind of price. Definitely has some uses. It definitely has some niche spots as well you can use for it. Really nice passive effects on the Spear of Annihilation as well, so definitely something you could look at picking up as a weapon and getting some use out of it as well. Warforged Bronze is 5,200 coins each, the Crystal Flask 2.4k. A Warpstone is the brand new drop from Dungeoneering, that is 107 mil. I did buy one earlier in the week for 111. I think I got a good price. I've been able to flip them a couple of times over the week for about 20 mil profit to go. And I do think I've definitely got it on the cheaper end for the one I've turned into the mole. Dagonoth Bones, 6.4k. Just under 6,000 coins for Dagonoth Bones is criminally cheap, so I'm not surprised that's bounced back up. It's going to follow the trends because all the other bones started to go up, it will go up with those as well. Refined Elder Planks are 70.5k each, Emerald Necklaces 4.5, and Felt is 3,000 coins. That Anachronia dig site materials really are going up in price and a big sort of push there as well. We have Inert Journaling Crystals 2.1k each, Hydrix Bolt Tips 7.5k. We have Necrite, Runite, Adamite Stone Spirits all on the way up, and a normal Chinchomper now over 1,000 coins. So if you've got a account, maybe not done Hunter before, you can actually make a little bit of money then with that sort of 5300 grind onwards with doing normal Chinchompers. Not that you'd really be doing Hunter for profit, but if you wanted to, that could definitely be something you did. We have Mechanized Chinchompers just under 7,000 coins, Dragonkin Bones 11.4k, Dragon Metal following the Anachronia theme 3.6k for that, and Magic Logs 918. Keramos is 3.4, Vorn Bombs, which I'm really happy with because it's something we picked out on, something I invest in after double XP. These going up in price is 21.2k. That is still quite cheap for a Vorn Bomb, so depending on how you are in terms of cash and stuff, I personally, that price would still hold. Let's see how to go for the next couple of weeks, but you've definitely got some more room in terms of profit for that as well. We have an Incomplete Hydrix at 36.7, Dinosaur Bones 13.5, a Rune Pickaxe 20.9. We have some player-owned farm stuff in the form of Bullhorns at 1.5, Yaktuff 968, and a Rooster Unchecked 1.4k. Gloves and Silence still holding their price even after the slight thieving nerf. Again, there's some demand on this for people who want to be doing thieving. 43.5k for that, which is still pretty decent. We have an Elder Plank at 14.7, Powder of Penance 782.4, and finally Mammoth Tusks 24.8k. I suppose really in terms of price rises, no real surprises here. There's massive amounts of demand on archaeology items to go and repair artifacts, so it seems that Anachronia and that sort of dig site really sticking out as being the one people are looking for, and a big rise in the price of bone prices as well, which has kind of been brewing for a couple of weeks, and you sort of would have expected that as well. But there's a few things here to keep an eye on. Obviously the bond price is something we'll be keeping an eye on over the next couple of weeks. But those archaeology materials, if you've got sort of them in your storage, definitely worth looking and selling if you don't have any plans to use them for the time being. And you can always buy them back when they crash in a couple of weeks and you'll make some money off that as well. Now, price falls. This is an interesting one, and this is one I've been looking forward to having a look at because a lot of things for double XP were very inflated in terms of their price. There was a lot of demand because of how short notice for double XP was. So let's see where we are in terms of price. So we had Starbloom Flower Seeds 27.9k, Stonewall Segments 11.6, Magic Frames now down to 86.1k. Over the double XP week, I managed to sell this quite continuously, about 108 to 118k, sometimes peaking at like 130. So this has really been hit quite hard. Obviously the price was hyped up because it was a very well valued item to use during double XP for your construction. Really interested to see where this will bottom out because I think there could definitely be a buying opportunity with these frames. If they started to creep into about the 60k mark, I think that's a really good price for Magic Frames. Almost makes construction with them worthwhile doing without double XP. We have Portable Wells 8.3k, Goldstone Spirits 868, and an Elder Frame 236.9k. Spirit Runes at 65 GP each, a Wine of Sara 33.1. Mahogany Planks just under 2,000 coins, and Sorodom and Brews for a free dose at 3.9k each. Definitely an item to keep an eye on because Brews, I mentioned this in my video of things I'd like to invest in before, have the possibility of being a really good investment depending on what we get in terms of PVM. If it's going to be something where PVM, the next big update is going to be the end of the year, might be a bit too long to hold on to them and might not really get as much payback as what it should. But if we get anything like a summer PVM update or thing or week or whatever, you could really cash in and make some money with those. Willow Logs 1.1k each. We have Portable Fletchers, Crafters and Rangers all going down towards around the 10k mark. And we have a Torn Grimoire page at 3.7 mil. Gold bars going down, which is quite surprising actually after the back of the double XP. Normally, like with the price of gems being so cheap, a lot of people will buy gold bars to then turn them into jewelry and then make some profits off them. But 2.1k is not quite the point that I'd invest in. I'd wait till to get to around 1,800 coins, then you sort of guaranteeing yourself some profit with that. But again, one to keep an eye on. Silverhawk Feathers 5.9k each. I am surprised these have dipped so much. I think these will continue to go down because that's a trend at the minute. People will keep selling them and then they'll get to a point where they're worthwhile buying for those people who still want to continue using Silverhawks. In my opinion, if you've got an account which has the ability to have the Silverhawk boots, you need to be using feathers. Like you will only be able to use feathers up until January and then that option is then gone. And then because of that, you'll have to train agility normally. In my opinion, I would continue to buy feathers and continue to use them as well. So this could be a good time to get some feathers a little bit cheaper. Grapes are 7.2 thousand coins each. Molten Glass 342. We have Viswax at 4.1. Extreme ranging 7.5k each. Extreme potions got very cheap towards the end of double XP, to the point of I think you could have actually bought the extreme sets and the torsos and make money turning them into packs for overloads. So if you're someone who can do overloads, looking to stock up on overloads, could be a really good time to look at those extreme prices now. Elder Rune Plate Body +4, 2.4 mil each. Grimwall Spikes 82 GP. We have the Skekers Hypno one at 332.7 mil. Power Burst of Vitality 4.3k. Dragon Pickaxe 16.5. Time Runes 560. And a Berserker Ring 7.7 mil. We have a Greater Flaming Skull 32.7. Extreme Necromancy Potion 10.3k. I'm shocked at how cheap these got. Like Necromancy has been like the most expensive potion both for super and extreme for probably about a year, maybe a bit above a year, but the prices of those now really starting to rein themselves in, and extreme potions going very cheap. Mahogany Frames 38,000 coins each. Greater Concentrated Blast 8.3 mil. Ruby Necklace 1,000 coins. Blood Runes 408. Dragon Matic 22.8 mil. I actually bought one of these over double XP for around 18, so if you are looking to buy a Dragon Matix, I would probably buy for this and your extra one you're going to need to make the tier 99 one, because it's just worth it, because at the minute they are relatively cheap. We have some archaeology materials going down. Everlight Silver Ore 8.5k for that. The Ancient Gravel as well 774. Extreme Strength Potion 15.9, that's a bit of a big drop. And we have a Lava Titan Pouch at 11.8. Plasmites is 5,000 coins each. Death Lotus Hood 2.6, Blue Blubber Jellyfish 5.5 thousand, and a Saradon Brew Flask 22.5. Impure Essence is 162, Prayer Renewals 25.6. I'd have a look at those because I still think there's going to be like some profit in that. There always are with Prayer Renewals, you just need to see what kind of dose or how you just simply need to work around it. Infernus Pyroclast 6.4k, this could be a good time to stock up. Check the margin, see what the lowest buy price is and just have an offer in, because again, you will always make money with Infernus Pyroclast, it's just when you decide to sell. Super Magic Potion 8.9k each, Adamant Bar 4.2, and then finally Cosmic Runes 217 GP each. So pretty big week for Marketwatch. Again, pretty long video this week because you have so many things off the back of double XP, rising and falling. The falling one, I wouldn't touch any of these items just yet. I'd probably give them a week, maybe two. Just see what price are going to settle at, because these are in free fall. There's still a lot of money to be lost on these while they settle, and then get to a point where people start sort of buying them as an investment because they get a bit too cheap. So they all have that dramatic fall off, and then once they sort of level out, that's when people invest in them, and that's when sort of the best time to buy them is. However, pretty decent though. Lots of opportunity both in rises and falls for you guys to pick stuff up. Let me know what your thoughts are and if you guys are going to pick anything up off the back of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed Marketwatch this week, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.